Hello and welcome to our first game of the night here at the Warrior Network. My name is Andy Brock here with Nolan Howell, and this is our first and only game of the night between the CAK Warriors and the Kingston Jackets. This should be a good one. CAK 2-0 against the Jackets this season. We'll see how they start off. Kingston starting off good early. It's a basket by number 3, Jordan Huddleston. He gets things started in this game for Kingston here. I'll see how CAK can do now. And Nolan, how do you think this game's going to go for CAK?
I think it's going to go pretty well. I mean, CAK just came off of a tough loss, and so and they know they're going to go to regional, so their mind's probably on that. But still, you got to play your best.
Great pass from Lucas Campbell down low to number 30, and Nick Campbell. Incredible pass and good brotherly connection right there. CAK's on the board now. Gaskew going to get it across the Gollier now. We're a minute into this game. Kingston, the home team here, in front of their home crowd here, a district tournament. The third place game. Shot, that's by Griffiths, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Terry Lee will take the ball up and set up their offense. Looks like Kingston is running a man-to-man here early. Kendrick down low, going to go up with everyone in his face, no good. Dylan Keck, offensive rebound, goes back up good. Dylan Keck, great offensive rebound right there to finish it back.
Oh yeah, I like the hustle. And when Brett missed the shot, he's kind of down. We thought we were going to have to go back on defense, but no, Dylan Keck got the ball back and got our points.
Kingston on the other end, Gaskew going down on the right-hand side, giving it off to Colquitt. Or the ball around now, Gollier. Gollier over to Griffiths. Back around to Gollier. CAK back in their 2-3 zone. It's usually what they run. Usually works.
Oh, yeah. Coach Wells has really perfected that in the practices.
Gollier now top of the key. Back to Gaskew. Getting around to Griffiths. They're still working the ball around. About 2 minutes of the way through this one. 5:45 to play here in the first. This is now Griffiths back around to Gaskew. Can't seem to break this CAK defense. This tough defense that they have. Griffiths at the top of the key. Get it back to Gollier. Guarded by Lee. A deep three for Griffiths is off the mark, off the rim. Saved by Colquitt, but they're going to say he's out of bounds. But great defense by the Warriors there.
Yeah, they're just pretty much like a stone wall, and nothing can penetrate it.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't get inside. That's mainly what they were looking for. They were just kind of working in a row. They had to settle for a deep three. Terry Lee going to dish it off to Nick Campbell, but he lost it. Campbell going back up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch on Trey Colquitt. The CAK, they've gotten 2 offensive rebounds already this game. Dylan Keck going to throw it in. This one to Kendrick. He's going to hand it right back off to Dylan Keck. Dylan Keck goes up and nails the shot. That was a nice play run right there. CAK inbounds the pass, handed back off. I like that play.
Yeah. I like that. It's kind of like a pick for Brett Kendrick set a screen for Dylan Keck because he just came around. I bet Coach Wells made that up.
Going up with a shot is Gollier. No good. Got his own rebound. So Kingston getting another chance on offense here. 6-2 is our score. CAK got a lead here. They're starting off pretty strong, especially defensive-wise. 4:30 remaining in the first. 3 from Gollier. That's way off the mark. Hits the bottom of the rim. Out of bounds. Last touch. CAK as maybe they just kind of hit off their hand and out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it was a fast rebound.
Deep 3 from Griffiths is off the back of the rim. That thing was way too deep to shoot.
That was from China.
For sure. Nick Campbell driving in, lost it. Lucas Campbell gets the ball back though. Kicks it still in their man-to-man defense. Kicks at the wing, hands it off to Lucas Campbell. Back around to Nick Campbell. Lee gonna get it out of Keck. Keck gonna get it back across to Campbell. He's gonna try to drive in. It's it out to Nick Campbell, and he definitely stepped out of bounds there. Wow. He ran like 2 feet out of bounds, it seemed like.
Wow. Yep, just lost track there.
Yeah. So Kingston will get the ball back after the CAK turnover. Nick Campbell ran out of bounds, and there's going to be a blocking call on the floor as Gasque was running down the lane. That's going to be on number 3, O'Terry Lee.
It was a nice try to getting position by O'Terry right there, but a little late, so just his first foul.
Yeah, he's got plenty more to give here. It's CAK's first foul of the night. Shot by number 3, Jordan Huddleston, is good. He's got all their points tonight, all 4. Cuts this lead to 2 for CAK. About 3:25 to play. O'Terry Lee. Moving off to CAK, and now CAK only up 2 here. Lucas Campbell, 3 from the top of the key is good.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas Campbell, I saw him warming up, and he looked pretty hot. And there it showed as he nailed that 3 from the top of the key. CAK now up 9-4 after that big 3 from Campbell. Trapped by the Warriors, ends up with a steal for Kendrick. You're going to give it to O'Terry Lee. Kingston got back on defense quickly. 3 from Nick Campbell at the top of the key. This one off the mark, though. So Nick Campbell could not connect on his deep shot. And now Gollier will take the ball up for Kingston. Off to Griffiths. Back to Gollier now. About 2:35 to play here in the first. Been a pretty quick quarter.
Yeah, not a lot of fouls or not a lot of timeouts. So
a nice floater by Quint Gasque. She just kind of floated that one in and cut it down within 3. But CAK, when they played Alcoa on Saturday, they had a lot of fouls.
Oh yeah,
ton of fouls, and that game lasted about 2 hours.
So did Alcoa.
Yeah, they had like about the same amount, maybe even more.
But the reason they lost is just because of free throws.
Exactly. It came down to that, really.
Yeah, in the third and fourth quarter, they could not hit their free throws.
They missed 14 free throws altogether, and that was definitely the difference. Jordan Huddleston driving in, ball stripped. Now the Warriors got a fast break. O'Terry Lee making a nice move, pulls up for the jump shot. That's off the rim, no good. Jordan Huddleston on a big rebound. Minute 45 to play here. Huddleston kicking it back out to Gollier. To Sampson, and they're going to set a play up now. Gollier to Gasque. Gasque driving in, but he traveled. Gasque got a little excited there, took too many steps.
Yep.
So now O'Terry Lee. Give it off to Cerny, who's now into the game. Andrew Homan, who is also entered. Cerny going up a little fadeaway off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Huddleston. So now Kingston with the ball back. They're down 3 here. Minute 05 to play. So now Griffiths around to Gollier. Gollier to Gasque. Gasque fakes the shot. Gollier back to Gasque. Fakes again. Down low to Huddleston. Huddleston turnaround jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound goes up. Push underneath on O'Terry Lee. Not really sure what he did. Didn't look like he did much.
I didn't see it either.
That's going to be O'Terry Lee's second. That's not good. He's already got 2. And now Lucas Campbell looks like he's going to check in for him. Kingston's pass, throwing is tipped out of bounds off CAK, and O'Terry Lee. He's going to have to leave the game now with 2 fouls.
Yeah, I think Dylan Keck is a backup point guard for CAK, so he'll be playing the point guard position, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or Chase.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tough without him, though. He's already got 2. And a little foul trouble early. CAK's only 2 fouls. About 30 seconds to play here in the first. He'll run the point. Give it around to Campbell. We got about 12 seconds here. CAK, they're going to have a chance to put up one more shot to end the first quarter. 5 now remains. Who's going to be the one to shoot? They're going to give it to Keck. Keck driving in, but he traveled with the ball. Man.
Yeah. Got hesitated for just a second, so now Kingston will have the ball. Chuck it.
1.9 seconds left. They're going to chuck it down the field. It's stolen by Brett Kendrick. Kendrick throws it in. Oh. That almost went in.
I don't see how he throws it that far. It looks like he barely threw it, and just it soared. He's a big boy.
Kingston threw a deep pass, was stolen. He almost made it. I think Nolan Howell, you're going to provide us with some stats here.
Yes, Dylan Keck leads with 4 points. Lucas Campbell short after with 3, and Nick Campbell with 2. Total of 9 points. For field goal percentages, or 4 for 10, so 40% from the field goal. 3-pointers were 1 for 3, and we haven't shot any free throws tonight. 4 rebounds in all, 3 defensive, 1 offensive, and that's pretty much it. We want to give a real quick shout out to Ken and Joyce Wells. I want to thank them for watching our games. That's Coach Shane Wells' parents. We want to thank you for watching our production. We want to just wish you thanks, and as you go on your day, have a good day.
Yeah, it's good that some people watch. And we're not talking to anyone. Good thing we're talking to some people.
It'd be kind of awkward talking to no one.
Because, yeah, that'd be bad. So, CAK will start the second with the ball. Led by Dylan Keck. Tyrion Lee still sitting on the bench now with 2 fouls. He's a key player, and that could be key in this game. Drew Homan going to put up a shot good. He swished it. He has the team's highest field goal percentage. He usually doesn't miss when he gets his chance, so I was looking at that stat the other day.
Wow.
I mean, he really doesn't shoot that much, but when he does, he makes it. So he has the best field goal percentage. Huddleston kicking it out to Gaskew. Gaskew going to put up a shot from the free throw line off the mark. Ball off Gaskew's knee. CAK ball. Gaskew went for his own offensive rebound. Could handle it. Dylan Keck running the point. And I mean, he's not that bad of a point guard, really.
Oh, no.
He gets fallen after Tyrion Lee, and it's a pretty good guard.
Oh, yeah, I mean, following up Tyrion Lee at point guard, it's really hard to do.
Yeah, that's very tough, but it's looking like he's under control. Looking good.
I think what Coach Wells is going to do is he's going to leave Tyrion Lee out until some trouble start coming in.
Exactly. 3 from Dylan Keck,
Man.
good. So he's obviously leading his team down the way, down the court, leading him, setting up plays, passing in there. He nails a 3. He's a great 3-point shooter.
Yep, he's got 7.
And Dylan Keck, he's starting out pretty good today.
That's
7 points, yeah.
That's half of his the whole team's points.
Yeah, he's really playing one of his better games. Hunter Gollier for 3, off the mark, and foul, push. Looks like it's going to be on Kingston. Maybe Trey Colquitt down low. Gave him a little push. So that's only Kingston's first foul of the game.
Wow.
Very surprising. Chase Cerny at the wing. We're 2 minutes of the way in through the second. Drew Homan, he's going to pull for another shot. This one's off the mark. Rebounded by Colquitt. Gollier going to give it off to Huddleston. Huddleston, there's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to be on Lucas Campbell. Playing too much aggressive defense down there. It's like Brandon Griffith's going to check in for Quentin Gaskew. Huddleston pulls up a shot from the free throw line. Got it. Kingston, that's their first time scoring in a while.
Yep.
They're down 6, though. So CAK, they're in pretty good control here. CAK with the ball now. 5:35 to play.
Looks like Kingston has switched from a man-to-man defense into a zone defense. Oh, Dylan
3
Keck.
from Dylan Keck. He is heating up. He's got 10 tonight. He really looks like he's leading his team tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's his night.
He's heating up.
I mean, everything's going good for him. He's playing point, and he's hitting every shot. He hasn't missed tonight. Very impressive. You're driving in. Get it back out. It's Darren Sampson. 3 from Gollier. This one is off the mark again. He's missed all of his shots tonight. Haven't been able to fall for him. Chase Cerny, other end. Getting it down to Nick Campbell. Gonna get it right down to Dylan Keck. Incredible move. Finishes. Dylan Keck's got 12. Man, Dylan Keck is like on fire. Did you see that move? And got around him easily, and they can't stop him tonight.
Yep, he's got 12. Lucas Campbell short after a 3, and Drew Homan and Nick Campbell both have 2. So Dylan Keck is obviously the leading man right now for CAK. He's the person who's putting the team on their back right now. Let's see how he can perform after this timeout.
Must have gotten a good night's sleep and really prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's ready.
Ready for action.
So Kingston with the ball now. 4:40 to play in the half. Sampson around Gollier. Sampson will take a 3. This one is way short. Barely hit the rim. And now Dylan Keck will lead the point and lead his team down the court. Chase Cerny now with a Lucas. Give it to Nick Campbell. Campbell back to Cerny. Cerny finding Drew Homan. Homan almost lost it. Dylan Keck kicking it back out to Cerny now. About 4:05 to play. Keck kicking it back out to Cerny. Cerny trying to break this zone that Kingston has. Lucas Campbell going to drive in. Take a jump shot, a deep 2. It's no good. Rebounded by Dylan Keck. And he gives the nice pass down to Nick Campbell, who finishes easily. That's a good offensive rebound by Dylan Keck, and a good assist by Dylan Keck. He's doing it all tonight.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Here's a jump shot by Gollier off the mark. Ball tipped out of bounds off Kingston, so not a lot going for Kingston here in the first half. CAK up 21-8. The CAK looks definitely in control here.
Yeah, I think after their first district game, and the district postseason game versus Scott County, how they played so bad, I think they really realized this is the real deal. We got to play. We got to play to the best of our abilities.
They definitely had a great game against Alcoa. They just lost by just 2, but that's a good game. Nick Campbell having a good shot down low. He pulled up and dropped it in, and just the whole CAK team really playing well. And that's a Kingston turnover. Threw it away and really limiting their fouls. Only 3 so far. I think Coach Welch stressed that majorly.
Yeah.
If it was not for their fouls, I mean, they just because of that last foul and they hit those last 2 free throws, would have won the game.
Yep.
So a timeout is called. CAK, they have a big 15-point lead here in the first half. We still have 3:05 to play. But just incredible so far for the Warriors. Nothing that they've done wrong tonight.
Yeah, man, they've just done everything right.
Just the only bad part is O'Tearley, 2 fouls so far, but
they're just gonna. I think Coach Wells is gonna keep him out because, I mean, Dylan's doing fantastic right now.
You don't want to ruin his flow. I mean, Dylan Keck's just been amazing. Here's Chase Cerny going to get it down low to Brett Kendrick. Kendrick can't finish it. Got his own offensive rebound, goes back up, foul. Couldn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line for 2. Good job by Dylan. But good job by Brett Kendrick. He got the offensive rebound.
Yeah, he's just big, man.
So Brett has 2 rebounds tonight. Hasn't hit any shots so far, though. It's over 3 from it. Kendrick's first free throw, no good. Out will come Sampson for Kingston. Next one by Kendrick is up and good. So the second one is good too. So 24-8. CAK, they got a huge lead. 2:45 to play. Driving in is Gollier, floater good, and finally Kingston has double digits. CAK on their way down. Lucas Campbell driving in, floater, that's a little bit too hard. Rebound's going to go to Huddleston. Huddleston driving down. Going to get it off to Gollier, and what are they going to say here? It's going to be a foul.
Yep, and Brett.
On Brett Kendrick, no. Yeah. So that'll be Brett's first of the night. CAK's fourth. We got 2:15 to play. Gollier getting in around to Gaskew. Gaskew getting down to Trey Colquitt, but Colquitt can't finish. Rebounded by Dylan Keck. Getting it up to Lucas Campbell. Now they're going to kind of hold the ball, set up a play, but Gollier was all over Keck. Less than 2 minutes to play here. We're going to get over to Lucas. See Kingston back in their man-to-man. Felt like they needed to. Cerny goes up, dishing it off to Brett Kendrick. Travel. Looks like Cerny traveled there.
I don't know who.
Well, either Cerny or Brett.
Yeah, it was kind of. It would be really late for Chase.
Yeah, must have been Brett. Jordan Huddleston driving in. Couldn't get the end one, but picked up the foul. So Jordan Huddleston will head to the line for 2 shots. 1:35 now. That foul's going to be on Brett, so now Brett has 2. So Tyrion Lee and Brett, one of the 2 best players here on the Warriors, have 2 fouls already. It shouldn't be a problem, though, coming in the second half. They should be able to play.
Yep.
Missed it, and out comes Kendrick, and in comes Drew. Jordan Huddleston goes up with his shot, no good. Missed both. 1:30 now here in the first half. Nick Campbell at the top of the key. Looks like he's at point for a little bit. Drew Homan at the wing. Yeah, Drew Homan traveled. That's a CAK turnover again. CAK altogether has only 4 turnovers. This is pretty decent, but still. Turnover is a turnover. Gollier now with the ball. Crossing half court. Over to Huddleston. Huddleston lost the ball. He fell, but it's a CAK foul. That's going to be on number 20, Dylan Keck, as he picks up his first of the. So CAK here late in the second have started fouling a little bit. Gaskew throwing it into Griffiths. 1:10 now remaining here in the half. So it's about over here in the first half. Griffith's going to go up a shot or no good. Offensive rebound goes to Aaron Sampson, and good hustle by him. They stepped out of bounds.
I think it was called 3 seconds.
Oh, 3 seconds. Not sure what they called there. So that'll be a Kingston turnover. Dylan Keck still running the point now with Terry Lee and Brett still sitting on the bench here. 50 seconds to go. That's probably where they'll stay for the rest of the half. So Terry Lee didn't play the whole second quarter. Dylan Keck getting over to Chase Cerny. Back to Lucas Campbell. Cerny. Colquitt guarding Cerny pretty tough. Nick Campbell with the ball. 25 seconds remaining. Chase Cerny with the ball now. It looks like CAK might hold for the last shot. 20 seconds. Getting it back across to Dylan Keck. Five now on the clock. Dylan Keck pulls up with a shot. This is no good.
Oh,
put
wow.
back by Nick Campbell. One-handed put back. And that'll end our first half. Our final score. Our halftime score, CAK 26, Kingston 10, as Warriors up 16 here at the end of the first half. They played a great first half, and they deserve a big lead like this. Dylan Keck, a great performance, and that'll do it for the first half. Nolan Howell's going to give us some stats here coming up here at the end of the half, but that's it from me, Andy Brock, for the Warrior Network for the first half. Stay tuned for our second half coverage of this game as CAK looking to win another district game against Kingston. Here's Nolan with some stats.
Dylan Keck, obviously the star performer, had 12 points. Nick Campbell is close behind with 8. Lucas Campbell with 3. Drew Hillman with 2. And Brett Kendrick with 1. That's a total of 26 points. For field goals, we're 11 and 21, doing pretty good. 3-pointers, 3 and 5. It's better than we usually do. Free throws, 1 and 2. That's all from Brett. Brett's only been to the free throw line. We've got a total of 11 rebounds, 4 offensive and 7 defensive. 2 steals, just 2 assists, and 4 turnovers. That's all for the first half. The Warrior Network, stay tuned for the second half. Hello and welcome back to the second half of this CAK versus Kingston basketball game. CAK has been pretty dominant so far this game. Kingston will start off with the ball.
Yeah, CAK, they had a pretty great first half, really dominated. See how they start out here. Nick Campbell will start off with a miss. Brett Kendrick couldn't quite get the rebound, but Lucas Campbell will get it. Oteria Lee back in the game. First time since the half. First time since the second quarter. So Oteria Lee in a bit of foul trouble early. So they kind of let CAK control the ball for a while, and it turned out really great as he has 12 points now. He had a huge streak of where he couldn't miss anything. And I'll see if he can continue that streak here in the third. Big three from Hunter Gollier at the top of the key. A little short, Quinn Gaskew rebound. He goes up and he missed it bad off the end of the backboard. Gollier driving in. He's going to get it over to Colquitt. Back to Griffiths. Back around to Gaskew. CAK back in their 2-3 zone. A three from Griffiths is up and off the rim. Rebounded by Nick Campbell off to Oteria Lee. Lee yet to score yet. Yet to find the hoop. So as Brett Kendrick are both scoreless here. Their top two leading scorers. Brett Kendrick goes up. Wants to contact, but no call. Now Kingston going down the other way. It's Gollier. Top of the key. Giving it around Gaskew. Gollier another three. This one off the mark again. He just can't seem to make his shots. He's been struggling tonight. 16-point lead for the Warriors as Kingston's offense just hasn't really boomed at all. Nick Campbell inside of Brett Kendrick. Kendrick going to go up and got it to go as Brett Kendrick finally gets something to go for him. He has 3 points. That's his first field goal. He's 1 for 5 tonight. Gaskew lost it, got it back. Gets it around to Gollier. It's not a Griffiths. Back around to Gollier. 5:39 remaining here in the third. Griffiths kind of lost it. Griffiths driving in, back to Gollier. 5:30 now. Kingston, they're valuing their possession here. They're going to try to find the open man. Gollier around to Griffiths. Griffiths for three at the wing. Off the mark. It's Kingston. That's another missed three. Dylan Keck going to go over the shot. A lot of contact, no call. The refs are really letting them play. Another steal for the Warriors as Nick Campbell steals it from Quinn Gaskew. So that'll be a steal for him. Terry Lee taking the ball down. He's back at the point now.
Let's see if Oteria can get some points on the board. He's been kind of cold tonight.
He hasn't scored at all. Very surprising. Well, he didn't play the whole second quarter, so we give him some more time here. Terry Lee, top of the key. Lee driving in, kicking it out to Lucas Campbell. Campbell for three, no good. So 2 points is the only. CAK, they've only scored 2 points this half. Kingston scored 0, so very low scoring. Double dribble by Gollier. That's another turnover here for Kingston. This has been a very turnover-ish second half. I don't think that's a word. Just made it up.
Yep, well, now it's a word.
So Terry Lee running the point now. 4:15 here remaining in the third. It's been a kind of a slow third quarter. Meaning how nobody scored. Terry Lee, a floater, is off the mark. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Other way is Gollier. Gollier giving it off to Griffiths, now to Colquitt. Gonna get it down to Gollier. Gollier going up and missing another one. Rebound by Huddleston. Missed again, and now it's Terry Lee rebound. 3:45 to play in the third. Terry Lee driving in. He's got an open layup, and he got it to go. That was a nice move and a nice finish. And finally, Terry Lee on the board with some points. That was a great move, though.
Yeah, it was. Wow. He's just so athletic. It's not even funny.
Very athletic. Drew Homan with the rebound off to the miss by Huddleston. Huddleston's the leading scorer tonight. As Kingston only has 10 points. They have not scored the whole third quarter. CAK's defense has just been shut down. Only allowed 10 points. This is good. I mean, fantastic defense. So they're up 20 points here against Kingston. And they're looking like they're going to win this one. Chase Cerny, great dump off pass to Drew Homan. That was a nice pass right there. Drew Homan finished. Timeout called. So timeout Kingston. 2:52 to play in the third. CAK, they got a huge 22-point lead. I mean, some standout players to me have been Dylan CAK, obviously. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds. That's always good if you have that. Those numbers for at the end of the game would be good, but that's what he has right now, and we still got still a little while to play here, and we haven't really seen much of Oteria Lee. A lot of foul trouble. Not seen too much of Brett Kendrick, so we've needed some other players to step up, and that's been Dylan CAK and Nick Campbell to me. Yep. Nick Campbell also has 8 points and 5 rebounds. That's good numbers. So without Oteria Lee and Brett Kendrick performing at their top tonight, CAK has still found a way to get this 22-point lead.
Yeah, they're really playing they're just playing in control. They're not really worrying. I think the loss at Alcoa kind of just said, okay, we know what's at stake now. We know how big the competition is now at district. They know how it feels to take a loss, and so as they go into regionals, they'll play. Since they did lose to Alcoa, they will play a better team, and so they now know how being the underdog, I guess.
And yeah, CAK, I guess they kind of realize how fragile a season is. I mean, luckily they did not lose to Scott County, or else our season would have been done. So they got to really realize this is going to be our last game. Terry Lee going to give it off to Nick Campbell. Nick Campbell scored. That's an assist by Oteria Lee. Great pass. Oteria Lee finding another way to give it to his opponents there. Nick Campbell's got 10 tonight. He's played great, really. He's played a great game. This is Huddleston at the wing. Huddleston will put up a 3. Good. Finally, Kingston's on the board for the half. Took them a while, but they finally hit a big 3 by Huddleston. Chase Cerny driving in, throws up some kind of layup. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Griffiths. Foul on the Warriors. That's the first foul of the half, too, so both teams really staying out of foul trouble.
It looked like when Chase was driving in the lane, it looks like he kind of got tripped, you could say, and had to kind of just throw the ball up, or he would have traveled. That
foul was on Chase Cerny. This is first. 3 from Gollier. Finally, Hunter Gollier hits his 3. He's been trying all game, and finally got it. Now Kingston 2 possessions down has hit 2 threes. 1:15 remaining in the third. Oteria Lee driving in, and he's fouled. Grabbed his arm down there.
I mean, there's no really way to guard him. He's just so quick. I mean, really. Once you once you're guarding him, you realize you blink real quick, and then he's past you. So.
In comes Lucas Campbell and Drew Homan. Shot from Dylan CAK off, so maybe he's lost a little bit of his stroke here early. He was on fire earlier. Missed that one. Gollier with the ball. Off to Gasky. Gasky right back down to Griffiths. Griffiths pulls up. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Drew Homan. So good defense by the Warriors now. We got 52 seconds left in the third. Oteria Lee pulls up and he missed it. That's another miss for him. Rebounded by Drew Homan. Drew Homan goes up, no good. So an empty possession for the Warriors. 40 seconds now in the third. Huddleston driving in, pulls up a shot. Off the mark, kind of fell. Rebounded by Drew Homan. Drew's got 3 rebounds. And 4 points.
Looks
20
like-
seconds now.
I think they'll probably hold it out.
Yep. I'd say they going to hold it till the last shot. And that's a 5-second call. Great defense by Kingston. Shutting down Oteria Lee. And now Kingston will get the last second shot. They're going to let it roll. Collier picks it up. 6 seconds now. Somebody's got to shoot. Gaskew's going to shoot a 3. Way off the mark. Rebounded by Sampson, and it's a foul. So he's fouled right as the buzzer sounds. So Aaron Sampson will shoot. That foul's going to be on. Yeah, that foul's going to be on Lucas. That's his second. First one by Sampson, no good. Second one by Sampson is good, so that'll end our third quarter. Our score, CAK 34, Kingston 17. Nolan, you want to give us some quick stats here before we start our fourth quarter?
Yes, Dylan Keck still has 12 points. He hasn't scored this second half. Nick Campbell has got 10. Drew Hillman's got 4. Brett Kendrick's got 3, and Lucas Campbell's got 3, and Oteria just has 2. He has made some nice assists, though, as we go into this second half. He's picking his game up a little bit after this kind of a dead quarter. In the second quarter, he didn't even get to play. Let's get back to the action.
Yes, so some very impressive play from Dylan Keck and Nick Campbell, really leading their team when Oteria Lee hasn't really gotten it going. So we got 8 minutes left in this one. CAK, they got a pretty big lead here. $17-point lead now for the Warriors. Kingston's got to score all their points if they're going to want to at least tie it.
Yeah.
CAK has two times the points Kingston has. So you're really going to get off to Lucas Campbell. Down low to Brett Kendrick. Kendrick will go up. Shot no good. Offensive rebound by Kendrick. Goes back up. Can't make it again. So 2 missed shots right there for Kendrick. Hunter Gollier kicking it back out to Huddleston. Huddleston for 3. Good. Jordan Huddleston, a big 3. And Kingston has cut it within 14. So maybe it'll come back, but it's going to be pretty hard, though, anyways. Terry driving in, a crazy looking shot. Almost goes in, but he's fouled, so Terry will head to the line. Shoot 2.
Let's see if they can make up from last night and hit some free throws.
That foul is going to be on Gaskew. It's going to be his first. Terry, he nailed that for a free throw. Next one up by Lee. Second one is good too, so he's 2 for 2 from the line. Lee has got 4 points tonight. Kingston threw it away, saved by Huddleston.
Wow.
Good hustle by Jordan Huddleston. And now Gollier will be at the top of the key. It looks like Griffith's about to check in, and so will Nick Campbell. Gaskew getting down to Huddleston. Huddleston going up and nailed the bucket. Good shot by Huddleston. We're back to a 14-point game. Dylan Keck, he's going to run the ball up court. Gives it off to Lee. Terry Lee driving in. Lee pulls up a jump shot, no good. He can't make that one. Saved by Gollier. Brett Kendrick going up, draws the contact. And a foul, so Brett Kendrick will head to the line, shoot 2. So Brett Kendrick at the line. He missed a lot of his free throws the other night, Saturday night. So see if he can kind of redeem himself. First one good by Kendrick. 15-point game now. CAK, they're trying to close this one out. We're a minute 5:30 of the way through the fourth. Second one good by Kendrick, so he hit both, so CAK really stressing their free throws here. Only missed one tonight, which is much better than 14. Drive-in by Gaskew is shot off the mark, rebounded by Nick Campbell. Materially, he's going to drive down the court now. Set their offense. Dylan Keck pulls up, fakes one, gets it around to Lucas Campbell. A three from him off the mark, rebounded by Huddleston. So another empty possession for the Warriors. 16-point game. Gollier getting down to Gaskew. Gaskew lost it. Saved by Kendrick as it is about to go out of bounds now. Terry Lee behind the back. Going up, lost the ball, stripped from Gollier, but Lucas Campbell, Nick Campbell picked it back up. Now CAK to set up their offense again. Nick Campbell pass tipped out of bounds by Griffith, so CAK trying to get something done here. Timeout Kingston. I'm going to try to talk it over a bit.
Yeah, Kingston's trying to pick up their defense to try to get some steals. They have made a little bit of a comeback, you could say. CAK is still up by a ton, so the score is 38-22. 5 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in this game. CAK wins this, they will be third place in the district. We'll be heading off to regionals.
Most likely play a harder team, but
yep.
You know, they played harder teams.
They have played Alcoa. They have beaten Alcoa their first time in overtime. That was a great game. I mean, they played Cleveland, who is one of the best high school teams I've ever seen.
Oh, I know, Cleveland. Either Cleveland or Science Hill was their hardest opponent this year.
I mean, they hung with them pretty a good bit against Cleveland, but I mean,
and the Science Hill, they really had it within 9 most of the game, which is very impressive for a team like that. We got 5:40 to play here in the fourth. Terry Lee kicking it off to Brett Kendrick. Kendrick trying to draw contact, but just so with a basket there as CAK, they're up now 18 points, about 5:30 to play. A little chance for Kingston to come back in this one. Gollier puts up a shot, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nick Campbell. Nick's got 7 rebounds tonight. Been really good under the glass. Campbell across the Lee. Looking around to Keck. Dylan back to Nick Campbell. Back around to Terry Lee. 4:55 to play. Kingston man-to-man defense. CAK lost the ball and it will go out of bounds. Foul called. Not sure who the foul was on.
I think it was on Dylan Keck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was on Dylan, I think. Well, 3 from Gollier, no good. Rebounded by Griffiths. Griffiths going up, foul. It's a push. That foul is going to be on Lucas Campbell. Lucas has 3. BCAK's 4th tonight. Griffith's first is good. Second one is up and it's good too. So 40-24 is our score here. 4:30 remaining. CAK, they're trying to close out their districts of a win, and Brett Kendrick fell to the ground. That's going to be a foul at Kingston. Both teams, though, staying out of foul trouble. We haven't been in the bonus all game.
Nope.
Neither team has. Terry Lee is going to make a pass half court. Lobs it up to Nick Campbell. Nick Campbell's pass tipped. Picked up by Dylan Keck. Keck goes back up and airballs that one. Keck has not scored since his little run, but he still has 12. Gaskew going up. Oh, Brett Kendrick rejected it, but he is flagged on the foul. So Gaskew will head to the line now. He'll shoot 2 after Brett's foul. Brett's got 3 fouls. First one by Gaskew, good. Drew Homan will come in for Lucas Campbell, who has 3 fouls. This one by Gaskew is up and good, so back to 14-point game now. 4:11 to play. Dylan Keck driving past half court and getting it off to Nick Campbell. Pass is tipped, stolen by Huddleston. Huddleston lost the ball as he tried to make a point guard move. Picked back up by Gaskew, and he made a no-look pass to the crowd. Trying to make a Chris Paul move.
Yeah.
Try to go right, no look, little kind of thing, and it will win 10 feet over his head. Terry Lee being double teamed, getting across to Dylan Keck. And Dylan Keck lost it. It's off Trey Colquitt's foot. It looks like kick foot violation. 3:42 to play. Terry Lee's fouled hard. It's another Kingston foul. That's going to be on Quentin Gaskew.
Coach Wells is going to call a timeout. See if they can get the pressure off of Terry Lee when he's dribbling around there, double teaming him. He's got to get tired. Just having to sprint around the defenders. It's got to get tiring.
Yeah. CAK 14 here. 3:39 remains here in this game. CAK trying to end their district with a win and become 3rd place here in the district. Too bad they cannot play in the district tournament tomorrow, in the district championship tomorrow. But can stay tuned if you want to check out the Lady Warriors game tomorrow, as the CAK Lady Warriors they're going to be in the district championship as they're going to face the number 1 seeded Alcoa. And CAK is the 2 seeded. Alcoa's the 1 seed. CAK has lost to Alcoa earlier this season, but also has beaten Alcoa, so it should be a pretty even match. That'll be tomorrow at 6:30. Women's championship game. Sounds good. Dylan Keck will throw this one in. 3:39 to play. Get into the wide open Brett Kendrick. I don't know why they left him that wide open.
Wow. He
easily scored that one. And Brett tonight has 9. Collier driving in. He puts up a floater. Good. 42-28 is our score. Terry Lee getting across court to Dylan Keck. 2-on-2. Get it back out though, Terry Lee. Terry Lee lobs it over to Dylan Keck. Dylan Keck driving in. He got a left to go and finally gets more points on the board. It's took him a while after his long streak, but he's back scoring. He's got 14 tonight. It's one of his better games. Quinn Gaskew driving in, goes over a shot, no good. But he got his own rebound, goes back up and finishes. Job by Gaskew right there. Oh yeah, foul.
Might have been a frustration foul right there.
Yeah, probably. 2:48. That foul will be on Halston.
One more. Yep, one more, and Kingston will have the 1-on-1. It's the same for CAK.
CAK the other end. Foul by Aaron Sampson. We haven't seen too much of Sampson. When we played at Kingston here in the regular season, here at Kingston, Sampson had 7 points. He was one of their breakout players coming off the bench. Jordan Huddleston has always been their star player. 15 points last time, but really performing great this time. 2:31 remaining. Collier goes over a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kendrick. He has 6 rebounds tonight. Terry Lee driving down the lane. Close over the top to Nick Campbell. Terry Lee driving in. Foul called on number 15, Trey Colquitt. Kind of held on to Terry Lee right there. .210 remaining here. CAK looks like they've locked this one up. 3rd place in the district. Probably not what they wanted, but hey, that's pretty good.
Yep, I mean, they'll take a win.
Yeah. Chase Cerny will check in for Dylan Keck. 2:10 to play. Kings is rolling the ball, acting like it's the last second shot. About 2 minutes to play now. Griffiths up deep 3, air ball. And that will be out of bounds. It looks like Kingston are going to make all their backups are going to come into the game now. In will come Nick Mettler and Harrison Swanson and Sam Rule. So Warriors getting a big hand. 3rd place in the district. Still go on to regionals as the 3rd place here in the district. Probably have to face a harder team though. Less than 2 minutes now. Only players left in are Terry Lee, Sam Rule, Nick Mettler, Chase Cerny, and Harrison Swanson. Terry Lee working around to Sam. Back to Lee. Around to Harrison. Harrison Swanson driving in, kicking it out to Nick Mettler, and Swanson's fouled. So he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Because now, 1 and 1. Because now CAK is in the bonus. Definitely in the bonus. Out comes Terry Lee here probably for the rest of the game. In comes Lucas Campbell. Chase Cerny getting the rebound after the missed free throw. And now Cerny will head to the line to shoot 2. They are now in the double bonus. Minute 26 to play here in this game. This one's winding down. Cerny's first one no good. Second one by Cerny up and good. So now for Kingston, a bunch of their backups checked into the game. In for them is number 5, Tyler Thompson. Number 11, Tyler Hughes. Number 13, Brandon Anderson. Number 4, Marcus Hudson. And number 2, Alec Sterling. They're all in the game for Kingston. It's their backups. Less than a minute remaining here in this one. CAK's backups are going to end this one. Chase Cerny down to Nick Mettler. Pass is stolen, and Nick Mettler kicked it, so it's a kickball violation. Into the game now comes number 14, Riley Adcock. Out will come number 5, Tyler Thompson. Hughes running the point for Kingston. They're working the ball around now. We got about 30 seconds remaining. In this good game by the Warriors, they're winning by 17, and it looks like for sure they are going to win this one. Third place in the district here. Good tournament here this weekend. But the girls will play. Girls will play tomorrow in the district championship, so stay tuned for that. But this is going to be it at the Warrior Network. We only had one game tonight because the girls are in the championship tomorrow. And that'll be the end of the game. Our final score here in Kingston of the district tournament, CAK 49, Kingston 47, sorry, they changed it. CAK 47, Kingston 30. So that'll do it for the Warrior Network. Nolan's going to give us some end of the game stats, but that's it for me, Andy Brock, at the Warrior Network. The Warriors third in the district. Very impressive for them, as they will enter regionals, so coming up sooner on the Warrior Network. Stay tuned, though. Tomorrow, girls of the championship game. I'm Andy Brock at the Warrior Network. Here's Nolan Howell for our end of the game stats.
Dylan Keck at 14, Nick Campbell with 10, Brett Kendrick with 9, O'Taylor Lee came back and had 6 points, 4, and Lucas Campbell with 3. Chase Ernie just hit a one free throw shot. He got 1 point. Total of 47 points. We were 18 for 42 from the field, 3 and 7 from the three-point range, and free throws were much better, 8 and 12. We had a total of 29 rebounds, 20 defensive and 9 offensive. Good job there. 5 assists, only 7 turnovers. Not a lot. I mean, Coach Wells is okay with that. Not the best, but not any blocks this game, and 5 steals. Thank you for watching the Warrior Network. I'm Nolan Howell here with Andy Brock. Stay tuned for tomorrow night as the Lady Warriors take on Alcoa Tornadoes in the district championship.